Hi, this is Tracey from Mindless Crafting, and today we're going to go ahead and show you how to download and resize a digital stamp image. So I wanted to show you, I'm inside of my email right now, and yours may look somewhat similar to this, it may not, and these are zip files to all 5 of those digital stamp sets, and they have the title on them. So what you want to do is you want to just go ahead and click on it. I'm going to work with the Just For You DIGI stamp set, and this is the zip file. So I'm going to go ahead and download it. So I'm going to click on that arrow, download, and it's going to open up in the download folder, right? So that's where it is. It's in the download file. So that's where all your downloads go. So if you happen to not see your file, look in the downloads or not able to locate it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I want to work with 2 screens. So I'm just going to kind of get rid of that email screen. And I'm going to go here. And I have a digital stamp set folder that I created. This is to keep me organized and keep all of my files organized. If you want to put Mindless Crafting digital files, you can name it that, whatever helps you to remember where your stuff is. So I'm going to open this up. And you see I already have files in here, right? I already have the Just For You in there, but let me just show you how I got it in there. I just clicked here and I just dragged it in. And it's telling me I already have it in there, so I'm just going to replace it. It's okay. I just want to show y'all how I got that in there. And then I'm going to take the zip file and put it in there too. Of course, it's probably going to tell me that I already have it. I'm just going to replace it. This is just to show you. So once you have it in your digital stamp sets folder, now you can open it. What you're going to open is not the zip file. You're going to open the Just For You Digi stamp set. Okay, so now let's click on it. And so here's where you see all of your images for that stamp set, right? That was super easy. So I'm just going to put that off to the side for a moment, and I'm going to need a place where I can actually print from. Okay, so you need to print these out. How do I print them out? I'm opening up what's called Pages on my computer. Now, Pages is for my MacBook. You might have like Word. You could have Google Docs, which you could use too, or you can use Open Office. And so it might be similar. So I'm going to open up my Pages document, and that allows me to drag and drop my images in here because I'm going to print from this right here. So right now, if you notice, I have all of my images in the Just For You stamp set. You can use several of these together. You don't have to just use this one digital stamp set. You can use several of them together. So let's keep this really simple. I'm going to take my small jar, right? And I'm going to just drag it and drop it. So think of it as going shopping. You're taking something off the shelf and you're dropping it into the basket. This is your basket, your document. So now you see that's highlighted, right? Let me just move that out of the way for now. That window's still open because I'm not finished with it. I'm going to take this now and I'm going to resize it. I'm going to make it smaller. Okay, so that's when it's highlighted in blue, I can work with this particular image and resize it. It'll also tell me how big it is. So when I click there, it's about 3 inches. It says 2.91 inches wide and 2.58 inches in height. So that will help you when you're working with your card. You know that I love to do 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cards, right? The A2 size cards. So this will tell me, yeah, this will fit. This image will fit on that card. Okay. So let's say I want to still move this up the corner because I want to utilize all my space and I want to get a whole bunch of these images on one. I can go now and get another image. Let me get the same one. I want to do several of these, right? I'm going to resize it. All right. And I'm going to click in the middle and drag it and drop it where I want. Okay, let me make it a little bit smaller here. All right. And so now I can do this in several different sizes. Now, let's see what else I want to use here. Say I want to use this right here. Now, these are all in PNG format. You see that? PNG. That allows you to layer it on top of another image. So now if I want to take this, I'm not going to layer it yet. I'm just going to show you how to drag and drop. Right? I'm going to take this now and put it here. Drop it. See how big that is? Don't worry about that. Don't worry if it's overlapped. Let's go ahead and size that up. Right? Make it smaller. Make it as small as you want. All right? And it'll keep, it'll stay, the outline will stay really nice on that. It's only when you're really trying to enlarge it really big that it might become pixelated and then it would look off, so it won't look as crisp. Okay, so now let me leave that there for a moment. Let's go ahead and get Just For You. Right, let's click, right? We're taking it off of the grocery store shelf and we're dropping it over here. That's the best way for me to get you to understand what you're doing here. Okay, so now I want to highlight this. Don't worry that it's all covering up this. It's okay. Just going to resize it. Right, I have it, still have it outlined. And see how I'm hovering here? Once this turns into my cursor, right? See the arrow? Now I can take it and drag it and position it where I want. But it's still too big. Just click there. Look at that. Click right there. Make it smaller, right? So you can make it as small or as large as you want. Right? And just think of it as stamping on your paper. Right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get a sentiment and drop it right in here. Actually, let's get an image and we're going to drop it into our jar. So we're going to take let's take the B, drag it, drop it, and you see it's a little bit too big for my jar. Well, actually it fits perfectly, but maybe I don't want it that close. While it still has highlighted in the blue, I kind of play around with it and resize it. All right. So it allows you to work with that one image. So now look how that's layered now. So we dragged it and dropped it into here. All right. And you print it out. You can print it out just like that. So I'm hoping that this is helpful to you. I know some of you were having a difficult time kind of finding it. When you download this image, make sure you have an area to be able to print out in. So I'm working in Pages, so Pages allows me to print my image and resize or whatever I want to do with it. Okay, so let's take this larger jar and see what that looks like. Click on it, drag it over, drop. Don't worry don't worry about that. Just click on it and you can drag it. We can resize it. Let's resize it so it's smaller. So look at that. All right. So what if I want more than one jar and I don't want to have to go over here and drag it over? I can click there. Right. I click over the image and then I can copy it. Look at that. Click outside to get rid of this and paste. Look at that. Copy it, paste. So you can have a bunch of jars on one thing. You could do a whole page of just those, and you can utilize your space, right? And so we still have a little bit of space at the bottom, but you can resize stuff and say, okay, I'm going to print this out from here. Let's see what happens here. I want to make it smaller because remember this will print out in 8.5 by 11 paper. Okay, look at that. And so maybe I want to move this over to really utilize my space. You are special. Maybe I want to put flowers in here. So let's go get the flowers. I'm going to click over here. I want to see everything in there. Let's see. There's my flowers. Drag it. Drop it over there. And the PNG file format, image format allows you to layer it. And that's one of the wonderful things about this too. Let's see, that might be a little bit too big. So let me go ahead and resize this image right here. Just resize it a little bit. And maybe I want to put it in this jar. All right. So I'm going to put it in this jar, and you see how it's off like that? What if I want to rotate it a little bit? In Pages, I can rotate it. And I'm sure if you have like a Word document also, some of the other ones will allow you to rotate the image as well. So let's go ahead and arrange this. And here's what you do. I still have it highlighted, right? The image that you're working with will be highlighted with the blue, right? And so I'm going to go here, and where it says position, no, I'm sorry, where it says rotate, I'm going to just rotate it a little bit. You see how it's rotating that way? Well, if I go down, it starts to rotate it this way. Or I can use this little thing here and rotate like real quick, like that. Okay, and now it's lined up the way I want. Now I'm going to take this and move it just a little bit. So this is fun. You get to experiment with it, and don't worry, because guess what? You can always go back and erase something. You can delete something. If you say, okay, I don't want this mason jar, just highlight it and delete it, right? I don't want this, highlight it, delete it. So you can keep playing with this until you feel comfortable printing. Okay, just remember to make sure that you have this in a folder. And so if you go and download your file and you can't find it, it went to your download folder, so you'll need to find your download folder. Okay, so this just makes it easier. Create yourself a folder. And so once you're done with this and you have everything lined up the way you want it, you're ready to go. You're ready to print it out. So I can just go File and Print. I am using Nina White cardstock, 85-pound cardstock in my printer to print out. And then I'm ready to color in and cut out. So I hope this was helpful. I really, really think that you're going to love using the digital stamps from Mindless Crafting. And let me know in the comments below if you already started trying it and what you use to print out your images. So y'all take care and happy Mindless Crafting. Bye.